Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? It is Elon Bomani, and one of the key things that we're going to do for right now is to tell you I love you. Over top of all those sirens in the background. In a nutshell, love makes the world go round. And in addition to that, love is the greatest medicine of them all. Love is the greatest healer of them all. And that's what we're doing. We got a new challenge for you. We are doing tomorrow, starting day 1 of the emotional detox. And that is, our goal is to completely be angry free. You don't get angry. No, your mom get angry. The people at work get angry. Your boss get angry. But I know you don't get angry. This is for the people that you work with. So take this into them tomorrow. None of us has that experience. You know, I'll be quite honest with you. Even the guru has challenges. I found it the other day. I was trying to be completely, start the 7-day challenge, but we're doing actually a reboot of it because on day 2, I didn't quite make it. And I even made it on day 1 when even a woman was trying to run me over with her car. We'll talk about that another time. But that's what the challenge is all about. We're going to be angry free for the next 7 days. Okay, Elon, what do I got to do in order to be able to do that? A couple things. Number 1, what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to do a mantra in the morning time. Do your prayer, do your meditation. Try to do it for at least 20 minutes. You get that in. And then do an affirmation or a mantra of 108 times. I am a peaceful soul. 108 times. Can you do that for me? Sure you can. So you want to do it in the morning to kind of set yourself up. And then what you want to do, every hour, on the hour thereafter, for 5 minutes, you want to do that mantra again. You want to meditate on that. You want to be in the light of that so it can rejoin you back to the true essence of what you are. And what's that true essence? I know what you've been taught and conditioned to believe. And that's what's simple. That you are just love. That's your natural energy. You know, I asked a question on Facebook, and there's a lot of dispute going on. Even a guy got angry at me about it. Because the moral of the story is this. Do you get angry? And is anger natural? Well, everybody thinks it's natural because everybody's doing it. So everybody thinks because they're doing it that it's truly normal. No, ladies and gentlemen. We were born, the true essence of us, coming up. Remember I told you we was created in the likeness and image of God. And what is God? God is only love. God is only compassion. God is only happy and peace and joy. That's the essence of God. That's the true essence of what you are. But I get it. I understand it. They call it positive anger. No such thing. That's like an oxymoron. You can't be at 2 places at the same time. You know, that's trying to, find peace in war. Either you're in the water or you're not in the water. It's really that simple. So we're going to turn back to our original self. We're going to get back. We're going to get rid of those bad habits. Let me give you an example of why it's not good for you. Number 1 example. Remember Muhammad Ali when he was fighting George Foreman? In a nutshell, the key thing about George Foreman was bigger, he was physically stronger, and more powerful. And even Muhammad Ali knew it. So Muhammad Ali, though, was psychologically and mentally, his game was on, and he was more powerful than George Foreman. So Muhammad Ali knew that if he made George Foreman angry, it would weaken George Foreman's ability to beat him in a fight. And so what he was doing was whispering in his ear, antagonizing him, getting George angry. And when George got angry, guess what happened? George got out of his game plan of action. You know how you feel when you get angry. You're not thinking right. You can't even verbalize right. You can't even communicate right. You're out of control. You're weak. You see, when you're in a place of love, you're powerful. That's what my question was to people. When you're angry, are you powerful or are you weak? And the truth is, you truly are weak. A lot of people argue and debate it with me about that information. But the moral of the story about George Foreman, to prove my point, in a nutshell, George Foreman got tired. He got out of his game plan of action. Guess what? He tried to outbox Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali knew it. He took those punches. And when he saw George get weak, guess what? When George got all tired, winded, he threw that right punch. And guess what? George Foreman lost the fight. He got knocked out. But it wasn't after that. Even after that fight, it took George Foreman another 15 years before he got back in the ring again to fight. Because he lost it physically, and most importantly, he lost it mentally. So in a nutshell, the moral of the story, anger in the long run doesn't serve you. I'm going to prove another point to you about anger. So I really want you to fully get this, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I want to share this with you is because, and Dick Gregory, for example, Dick Gregory, one of the greatest gurus and civil rights leaders of them all. But in addition to that, Dick Gregory knows was a great nutritionist. Dick Gregory ate vegan raw food, he fasted, he did all the right things, he even cured himself of leukemia. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Dick Gregory died of congestive heart failure, a heart attack. You got to ask yourself, what is a heart designed to do? It's a place of love. But Dick Gregory was very angry about his positions as far as civil rights is concerned. And unfortunately, Dick Gregory isn't here. Not so much because he didn't eat right, because of the emotional toll that it took upon him. But guess what? Dick Gregory chose to be angry. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. And it was that anger to what killed Dick Gregory. Sometimes people call that positive anger. But obviously, it is not positive because Dick is not here. So that's what I want you to fully understand. It is the psycho-spiritual nature of what causes disease to manifest in our body. And it's the psycho-spiritual nature in healing that's going to help us heal of all physical ailments, etc. And that's what I'm doing, because I know having cancer, that means anger. Having heart attacks, that's anger. And they're the number 1 and 2 disease that's in America, ladies and gentlemen. So a lot of people are dying because they're quite frankly pissed off at the world or whatever the case may be. But when you know how powerful you are, all you have to do is Cancer Universe, reverse that anger, transform it into love, and that's what I'm here to do. To bring you love, to be love, essence of it. And we teach most what we need to learn. So come join me. That's what I'm in mission of doing for the next 7 days. No anger. Being in a complete state of love for 7 days. Can you do it? It's nothing to it. So join us, the Holy Yogi, on the emotional detox of anger-free challenge. 7 days, ladies and gentlemen. With that, subscribe, comment, like, give your opinion. Are you angry? Or are you in a state of love all the time? I'm going to ask you that question. Real simple. Is anger a natural emotion? And the second question is, does anger leave you powerful or does it leave you weak? Chime on in. Good to see you. Love you. Bye-bye now.